Hello and welcome everyone. I am Dr. Swan. Today we are diving into a fascinating and timely topic which is about the cross-sector partnership innovation and artificial intelligence travel technologies. And shortly, if I would say that it's from partnership to platforms. Uh, this session is designed for tourism entrepreneurs, tech innovators, policymakers, and anyone interested in shaping the future of smart travel. And here you can see from the front slides that a figure is embedded, and you can see that how the tourism sector jointly bring together various sectors that include, for example, you can see the hospitality chains, smart cities, API developers, etc. If you would like access to these slides or any workshop templates you want from my sites or any sort of discussions, so feel free to email me anytime. The email is given here. Uh, Coming to our next discussion. So the first thing is in today's lecture, we will explore two main areas. The part one will highlight real world cross sector collaboration that are redefining the tourism ecosystem. So you will see how hospitality, fintech, smart cities, and even local artisans are becoming critical partners in the travel journey. Then in part two, we will switch gears into practical tutorials how to build, market, and operate AI-enabled tourism platforms using with no-code tools, APIs, and automations. So you will see and you will came across a lot of business ideas and opportunities there, and you will familiar yourself with the ideas that how without a lot of investment you can make it possible and you would be part of the club rightly. And finally, at the end, we will close with key takeaways and a call to action. So we should know that why cross-sector innovation matters in tourism. So tourism, rightly, if I would say, is no longer an isolated industry basically. It is now part of larger digital ecosystem which is connected to finance, transportation, city infrastructure, and content creation. So a lot of people are involved and a lot of business opportunities in every stakeholder area you can find for yourself, either through tech development or through new startups and business ideas. So this shift brings new responsibilities, even bigger opportunities for us. And today's travel expects seamlessness, safety, personalization, and local relevance. So these are the travelers' priorities. And that's only possible when we break silos and innovate across sectors. Hospitality partnership basically range from hotels and resorts are we see that they are tremendously under pressure and they definitely want to be modernized. And technological startups can offer artificial intelligence which could concierge bots, voice enabled room services, and even predictive guest analytics, or even they can help you even in energy management systems. So the secret is to identify existing inefficiencies. For example, that includes the manual check-ins. In previous lecture, I had talked about this one, and the outdated CRMs, the fragmented feedback loops, and purpose modulars. So, and also the low-risk pilot solution, which we don't have. So smart. So for us, the thing is that we have the opportunities to start with small and deliver measurable results and scale across their properties and their businesses. So fintech, if we talk about the fintech and tourism integration, which is like currently we do partly, but it needs a lot of work to be done in future as well. Because the finance integration and make it easy for the travelers, that's a big challenge for us. And travelers want to be digital first and they want to pay in their native currencies to minimize the hurdles, and they want to split cost with friends or access travel insurances on the go. So here is the point where the fintech enters. So by integrating APIs from providers like Wise or Stripe, you can create travel wallets, and you can offer embedded check-in payments, and even you can enable real-time fund refunds. So these innovations don't just delight users, but they reduce admin work for tourism's providers too. So it also benefit tourists, but on the other hand, it benefit the service providers, and it minimize the cost. So ultimately, anyone who is in the business and adopts such type of fintech and AI applications, so definitely they will be in highly competitive in the market. Smart cities and buildings basically right now is the backbone of future tourisms. You can the United Arab Emirates is one of the best examples. Singapore is another example in this regard. So because the smart cities and big and beautiful buildings attract people, so whether it's real-time mobility data or even the air quality tracking or emergency alert, all of it can enhance the tourist experience. So startups can collaborate with city governments or innovation hubs to build augmented reality heritage apps, and even voice navigated kiosks are multilingual safety alerts. So the goal is to connect tourism to urban system in a way that feels seamless and safe. So it's for the tourists that how to integrate with the modern cities and the smart cities, and to make their mobility more safe and seamless while they are on the part of the smart cities. There is also a growing demand for niche business to business travel platforms. And these are the opportunities for us to in ourselves in this very beautiful and big business sector. So various business to business travel platforms, for example, things like wellness retreats, medical tourism, you can say, ecologists. So these are the areas where you can make business to business travel platforms, like you can integrate the tourism with the medical sector, and even you can link with the ecos lodges with your platforms. So these platforms can streamline bookings, vendor payments, documentation, and communications. But the challenges include integration with legacy systems. So these are the challenges that how you would integrate your platforms and from business to business. For example, if you want to integrate with the medical tourism, so how you could facilitate that and how you could facilitate the patients with their tailored requirements in a particular location. So these challenges could be the legacy integrations and long scale sales cycles. So this is the point where you can fit yourself. So this is again an idea of business for you guys, and we can grow this area. So you have to build clean, intuitive platforms with APIs and onboarding flows that lower the entry barriers for small operators. Another big area and development, and we can flourish our business, that is related with the local experience platforms. So today, travelers seeks experiences, not just attraction. So whenever the travelers go to a location, so then they not only just see the sights, but they also witness the culture. They also see the different learning from the local cultures. So for example, if you think about the cooking with a grandmother, so in a remote area, so you can learn from her and you can experience that and you can share that. So these can be platformized, use AI to match hosts and travelers, verify hosts and offer auto translation for them, because you will see language barriers. So focus on cultural sensitivity and trust. You are not just facilitating a tour, you are enabling meaningful cultural exchange. So we have to keep in mind that whenever we build a business to business relation or want to make and facilitate the tourist for particular platform or tool or for artificial intelligence, so we have to keep in mind that we are addressing a differentiated culture, and we have to facilitate the cultural exchange in between the different tourists and the local hosts. Now, here we can find the second part of this today talk, which is very practical, and we will go through that how to build the different platforms and different AI applications for ourselves without using any code. And when we are saying no code, so no code will facilitate you, and you will be facilitated with the minimization of hurdles. And once you minimize the hurdles, so you are basically generating the tools with low cost. You don't need many human resource. You don't need a lot of licenses. So that's why you have to write with very easy approach, and then you can launch it. For example, you can use the Webflow, you can use Glide, you can use the software to create stunning booking websites. So for booking websites, these are the three different applications I talked about. And then you can combine Airtable for your database, you can Stripe for payments, and Google Calendars for availability. And I would suggest a tutorial for you guys. You just choose a template, you connect the booking logics in that, and then you embed payments APIs in that, and publish your the minimal viable product. And at least you share your thoughts and your comments with me at the end of the lecture. And it could be just couple of days exercise, and you will be ready to build your own application. So these are the various tools what I mentioned, and you can make your own tourism website and tools for integrating the different stakeholders. You have to integrate maps and reviews and payments APIs. So for that, you have to build robust travel applications by integrating Google Maps for location services, TripAdvisors for review data, and you can use the Stripe and Razorpay for checkout flows. And then if you want to integrate each and everything, so Thunkable and Flutterflow will make you visually assemble all components, and it will automate backend tasks through using the Zapier or Make, and it's faster and scalable. So this is the thing, that it is very easy and scalable, and you can extend it further. So these are the various tools where you can integrate different required applications for your maps and for your checkouts and for your payments, and then you can make a single sort of application using Thunkable or Flutterflow. You have to, once you build your application, you have to make it market with a low budget. So use smart tools to market big without a big budget, and the strategies could include. So the strategies for that, again, the technology comes first, and that is the Google Ads with long tail keywords. Use that. SEO focused blog contents like 3-day itinerary in Marrakech you can make, and Facebook ad targeting for micro location. And for these sort of activities, if you want to model that, so you can combine ChatGPT for writing, you can use Canva for design, and Google Trends for inspiration, and definitely I would say that consistency beats perfection. So once you do that, so and make it continue and just practice it for a couple of times, so you will beat definitely. After that, you have to make it viral, your contents to access the people, and for that you can use, for example, another tool which is the Runway ML for fast video editing, Mid Journey for surreal travel visuals, the Chat GPT for viral captions. So think behind the scene stories. There are a lot of hidden gems. You can list a lot. And even you can make the cinematic travel vlogs. So use buffers for that or later for scheduling across various platforms. Uh, we have to operate lean and smart and various tools to make everything lean and smart. So the tools could be, for example, Notion you can use for process modeling. You can use Slack and Zoom for communication and collaboration. You can use Stripe and Voice for payments, Bubble Glide for development, and Type Forms for surveys. So these are the various tools you can bring together. So it's very low budget. And even with low budget, you make your complete tourism business either through tech integration or through new startups. You can make it accomplished with very less time and you could be in competition very soon. So this way, these tools could help you like whatever I went through in this lecture so far. So it helps you that how to integrate and how to access. Keep in mind the various tools, what purpose we can get out of those tools and how we can use that and how to integrate that. You can make a list and then integrate those tools and ultimately you will see that how you converted the tourism to the smart tourisms from the traditional concepts to the smart. But there are, as in every lecture, I say that if you want to find benefits, so the challenges comes first. So the challenges could be we see that whenever the tourists move around, so we should keep in mind that we will see the fragmented supply chains. There will you see the regulatory hurdles for particularly cross-border payments, data localization laws, varying internet access. So adaptability is key for you guys. So use modular technologies, offer multi-language interfaces. So you have to invest in support systems. So if you invest in support systems, so definitely you will succeed. So our opportunities lies in the artificial intelligence and various tools already we have or we want to develop for different areas what I discussed in the first part of the lecture. So the AI could unlock for you the automated itinerary builders. For example, it can give you the real-time translation. It can help you safety alert system. It can help you cultural preferences engines making, and you can build niche SaaS platforms. You can sell AI tools to DMOs. You can create marketplaces for local host, and like think there are a lot of so think global users with local intent. In summary, I would say that we went through cross-sector collaboration and find out that how to unlock smarter travels. We also learned no-code tools which lower the barriers to launch and artificial intelligence at scale, personalization and automation. And also we at the end we went through that there is a room for lean innovators to disrupt and delight. So start small, focus on utility, iterate based on feedbacks. So my final call of action would be that thank you guys for joining this session and what I used to expect from you. So sketch your idea on the paper. Uh, then in on the paper on the sketch idea, just put in that what tool is used for that. And once you do that, just to integrate it and integrate with the data and launch a no code minimal viable product for yourself. Contact a potential partner and test the tools, whatever we discussed today. If you need any help and you need templates or pitch decks, so just email me and let us build the future of tourism together. Thank you guys for being with me today. Have a very good day. Thanks a lot.